Okay, what I'm gonna do, what I've got done is I put the entranceway on the bottom, and they'll build their comb at the top of the lid. And I put some vent holes underneath the lip, so when it rains, it doesn't leak in. Okay, that one doesn't have the vent hose because I'm not finished. Let's see. Here they are. Got this one done. Anyway, around underneath the lip, all the way around, I put several holes. You can see them on there on the inside as well. This one here, I didn't realize I didn't have it done yet. So I put an entranceway hole, and then I put a vent hole on the side, which I'm going to leave halfway shut. They'll seal it off if they want it sealed off. I'm taking some old board that I scrape around the property, and I'm going to screw this to the inside of the lid. This is what they're going to build their comb on. The older the board, the better. That's my theory. Any size, they can build comb on these. You can use any size you want, do it any way you want. No rules. Okay, here's the lids. I took old boards, different various sizes, and screw those in. Now I'm going to use some lure. I've also put a board inside each one, a couple of boards in the bottom. The smell of old wood, and they'll make use of it. They'll bring their comb from the top to the bottom. But they won't be in there that long, but they think they will. Okay, this is the what's left over, the residue that's left over from melting comb. I've heated that up. There's still a little bit of wax in it, but mostly it has the smell that they like. So I'm going to coat the wood and the inside of the box with that sludge. Okay, I've coated everything with the sludge. It's out in the sun drying. And I still got quite a bit of that liquid on there. Letting it dry out in the sun. We will look at the bucket traps that I made. You can barely see some of them. There's a gray one over there, a red one there, and a white one up in this tree. That one's about a 4-gallon. These others are all 5-gallon buckets. Over there in the tree, those 3, they're getting a lot of activity from scouts. And these 2 over here. And as we speak, there's a few bees over there right now scouting them. Okay, I got one up here. I got one up there by these sheds and on the shed. Here's another one. Trying to keep them high enough, but also low enough where I can get to them easy enough. lots of scouts checking out all 3 of these. Mainly the bottom 2, the orange one and then this white one here. Bottom white one. They're checking the tree out, the surroundings real good. Make sure everything's safe.
Okay, so you got your 5-gallon bucket. I'm going to show you how to do it without the wax. Okay, I drilled a hole in the bottom. This is how I'm doing it. Drilled a hole in the bottom. I put a couple of drilled small little tiny holes for vent and water drainage in case moisture gets in there somehow. I put ventage under this lip, little vent holes for oxygen. And I put several all the way around, but underneath the lip. That way when it rains, the water can't get in there, but they're getting oxygen in there. So if you don't have wax, you take a stick. Now, I'm just gathered up a few things to make this video. And smear just a little bit of lemongrass on this stick and lay it in there. And you want a stick that's not going to cover that hole down there. So it needs to be a board that they can start building comb on. And I didn't have a good board, but that's an example. So you're going to put one board in there. And if you wanted to, let me see. You could put 2 boards in there if you wanted to. But as long as you put at least 1, 2 might be more attractive to them. And then you take some lemongrass, rub around the hole, and you take your Q-tip. Let's see, this one don't have it. You're going to take some of this. I got it at Walmart for $5, lemongrass scent. And if you use too much, they won't go in there. You can only use a drop or 2. Put it on a Q-tip, smear it around the hole at the bottom where their entrance is, and then smear just a little bit on that board. And so you can put some on a Q-tip. And you're going to rub some lemongrass around that entrance hole right there. And then you're going to drop the Q-tip down in the bottom, so it'll stay scented up in there. But you don't want it too strong. It just needs to be a little bit on that Q-tip. Some people leave it in a small Ziploc bag, so it's not too strong with a hole in it. Then you put your lid on. And I'm going to put duct tape, 1 bit of duct tape around this. And then when I catch the hive, all I got to do is seal up the bottom hole with duct tape and take them out of the tree. So that's how you do it. You hang it in a tree. And some people hang them high, some people hang them medium, some people hang them low. And I always do several, that way I do several. That way different bees some want them high, some are not as picky as others. So I've caught them low too. But that's how you do it. It's just a simple way to do it. And if you had a way to get a hold of some beeswax, you'd melt that, and you'd paint the inside of the lid with beeswax. And what will happen, they'll build their comb on the lid. But if you don't have beeswax, what can you do? you use a sticking side. And some people take a stick, a board, and drill it and screw it in there. On that side, there, you can put 4, just whatever you're in the mood to do. But they need something to build the comb on. So, screwing it into the side, into this side, maybe 4 little boards in there. Or you can just leave it like that, because it's not going to move around once it gets put on the tree. But they got to have something to build the comb on. But if you had the wax, you'd smear the wax all in here and all in the roof, the lid. And that's what they'd build the comb on, is on the beeswax itself on the lid. But this is what you're going to do if you don't have beeswax. And they like, they just got to have something to build it on, but they like lots of room. And so 5-gallon buckets work really good. Or you could build a wooden box, and a lot of people have better luck with wooden boxes. A lot of people have luck with buckets. So either way, whatever works for you. Don't necessarily have to hang these buckets up high. This one's down low. You can still catch bee swarms. It's up to you if you want to hang it in a tree, on a fence, wherever you want to hang it.